Now, if you're watching this live on Twitch with me, that's awesome. But if you're watching it recorded later, welcome to me and my friend here, Jethro. We're going to play some Rise to War, the new Lord of the Rings mobile game. I am playing this on my computer with BlueStacks, though, if you're wondering. So, anyway, there's just going to be a chill stream. We're just going to hang out and do stuff. So, he'll be here in a second. And we are going to try to take some tiles. It's kind of like a giant risk game. So, well, you'll see as we play. I'll explain things as I go a little bit. Right now I have men marching to a certain location. They are all going to a fortress near Jethro. So here's the map. So I'm going to go up here at the top. If you watch my YouTube channel, Voice of the Rings, which you should subscribe to, I put up a video already of me basically describing the layout of this whole game. Everything you see here on the screen, all the buttons. So you can check that video out if you're confused, but I'll just say a little as I go. So I'm going to click on the map up here. Here is the world map right now. We are Gondor. I am role-playing as dwarves because you can have all different battle classes as races. So I'm using all dwarf heroes, even though you get all the heroes no matter what place you are, depending on which side you are. So if you're Mordor, you can get all the evil heroes, you know, Isengard, Rune, the different places, Agmar, which are the colors you see here. Red is Mordor. This is the Easterlings, Isengard, and the top one up here, purple, is Agmar. And then the elves is the yellow. The dwarves Erebor faction is blue, which I would have done, but a lot of my friends were over in Gondor, so I just went with Gondor. But again, you can still have dwarf units. The only difference is there's a special unit at the end you can't have, depending on, you can only get from your faction. And then green is Rohan. Alright, so there we go. There's the map. So what I'm doing right now is, where is my fortress? So I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. My fortress is this middle circle here where that little castle is, this little green castle. You can see my mouse there. I'm marching troops down to my fortress here, which is right next to Jethro's, and we are going to take some tiles down in this spot. So I'm going to go to that spot. Alright, so here is Jethro's castle. Pretty much all the castles look identical depending on what faction you are, but they look better and better as you upgrade them. There's like 10 full upgrades. Jethro's is almost level 10. I will be there in a day or two. Things take a real time. If I open this little panel here on the right, as you can see, I have a market building. It's actually right here. You just can't see the timer, but it's got 40 minutes left on it, and then I'm gonna start another thing in the queue here. Go back to my city. I need to start my level 10, but I need a level 18 barracks, it says. So for that, I need to upgrade my conscription post, I think. Nope, I don't. I could just start the level upgrade soon. I just need enough stone. I'm almost there. What I was doing is I was waiting for the market, because the market upgrade, which I'm doing right here, basically allows you to trade resources automatically, and it's a better trade ratio. So I would have to trade 10 for 6, and then 10 for 7 items, then, that kind of thing. So now I'm only have to trade 10 for 8, so it's a much better trade, obviously. It's still not as efficient as getting it yourself, but it does help. So if I go to this, where's my resource thing? I can't even think where it is right now. Well, if I click the resource up here at the top, it should open my little resource thing. As you can see, these are my incomes per turn. So basically, what we're getting for fellowship bonuses, we're basically maxed out. We are in the largest fellowship on the server right now. I'm actually in Eternal Glory, is what it's called, as a Gondor Fellowship. We wanted to join it because we were battling up, but we still have, I still have all my friends added from the Nerd of the Rings Fellowship, which are in the same faction as us, so technically we're all on the same team still. Factions are always on a team, no matter what. It's just basically like everyone works together on that faction to win the risk game, basically. The main objectives is to keep your capital, I believe, and to take the ring, which is actually in Dol Guldur. Alright, so the ring is right here. Jump to that real quick. There is the ring. The elves, the stinker elves, are so close that they've already surrounded it with forts, because it's not open yet. We can't take the ring until we finish the objectives. So the objectives, you click on the tree at the top here, are going to be these things. We're on power struggle right now. So basically, we have to take 300 mysterious springs, which I don't think we're going to take one of those today, but me and Jethro will probably take some of those together in the future. Other people have been taking them. 70 are taken on the server. There is a lot of them, but we will do that over time. We just finished this one, which is basically, we have to have 500 players get their ring power to 65. I've talked about ring power in the other video, but it's this this down here. You see this little blue stuff? I'm generating it right here at the top by the tree. 45 a turn, 45,000 an hour, not a turn, an hour. And then if I click on this ring down here in the bottom left, it gives me my bonuses and stuff. And this is the ring power, and I'm actually level 81, my ring. Now it's 82, because I pumped in some points I've been earning. See at the bottom there? Alright, so I have 1 extra point to spend, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in another point in traveling, because I'm trying to increase my march speed, because I'm traveling around the map now. It takes a while. One thing about our server 2 that I found out is that this particular server right now does not have 2 factions. It does not have the Noldor elves, which are blue, and they would normally start over here. And it also doesn't have the people who would start here, which are, I think it's Arthedain. Like, they called it or something, but it's basically Arnor. It's like a green color and a dark blue. But they don't have those right now on this server. I'm not sure why, but I guess that's how it is. But the ring is always here. There are some advantages and disadvantages depending on where you are. It is nice being Gundor because no one's behind you, but the fact is we have to fight our way through all these other people who are going to get to the ring before us. Again, we are very powerful. If I go up to the middle thing again up here, and I go to ranking in the bottom here, down there, you can go to Fellowship Production, and if you see right here, 1.6 million, Eternal Glory, we are the most powerful fellowship on the server. The second most powerful is this people from the Elves, the Wolf Pack, which are our allies. We are allied right now with Erebor faction, pretty much. There's always rogue players, right? But this fellowship has allied with us, so that's pretty cool. Mordor also has a very big faction, but again, remember there's multiple factions. I mean, multiple fellowships probably in each faction. It's just like these are the ones that have a ton of players in them, right? So, and then if you go to personal production, see, my personal production is 25,000. Where some people in the thing, some of these elves and people have 38, 35, they're huge. But my end level, right, some are at 110 with the ring, I'm at 82, so I'm pretty darn high considering the whole, this is all the hundreds of players in the server, right? But if I go to fellowship down here, and I go to members, so I go to power, I am actually 14th most powerful out of the 100 fellowship members we have, so I'm getting up there. Voice of the Rings is getting pretty powerful. Jethro's is just a couple more down. So we're getting up there. We're trying to help out our leader here as Hunter, this guy. He allowed us to join, so that's kind of cool. And then I have... So we are almost going to be there. So we're going to do some stuff. You guys can watch and join us, or if this isn't your thing, watch the next video. Don't worry about it. I just want to do a live stream on my Twitch, do a little more testing and see how it works out. And I thought it would be fun to kind of show you guys this game, because it's Lord of the Rings, you know? Lord of the Rings. So, granted, this is more of an overtime game, phone game. So it's not something you could just go and do a bunch of stuff fast. You can when you're taking a point, which we will do. It'll probably take us 20 minutes to take a point, maybe less. But again, we had to wait 30 minutes before I started the stream to walk my troops from this is my capital, right, all the way to Jethro's capital. Gimli's almost there. So these are my different armies. So if I click this, you can see Gimli is leading 2,600 dwarven axe throwers, 2,500 guardians, just like Zollin is in the Lord of the Rings Online, and 250. Did I say 2,000? I said 200, didn't I? 2,500 dwarf guardians and 269 ram riders, I believe they are. Yep. And then Dwalin has already arrived. Dwalin has quite a nice little army as well, as you can see there. It's actually bigger than Gimli's slightly, with more power slightly, because I have a lot more ram riders with him. Balin is getting up there. He's got level 2 units, as you can see, he's a level 2, so they're not quite as powerful, but he's still a good leader. I'm mainly focusing on dwarf leaders, but I do have Aragorn, of course, Aragorn the second. And he's got his level 2 units too. He's not quite as strong, but he's here as a backup just in case. Of course, Jethro also has very powerful armies that we will be using. And when he gets back and is unmuted in a little bit, we'll hang out and take these things, which will be pretty soon. I believe he's helping his family right now, so. But anyway, again, on my Twitch streams, I'm going to start having some of my friends join us in some of these streams because, you know what, that's kind of fun to do streams with friends, you know? And then I would, and then of course with you guys watching, of course, that's probably what makes streaming the best, right? Your viewers who are excited, enthusiastic about things. So should be fun. I hope the sound is balanced better in this video than my last one. I might bring this over and put it onto my YouTube channel as well. So if you guys are watching it there, awesome. Are you back, Jethros?
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome, awesome. All right, my troops just arrived, so let's take some tiles. And I've already explained lots to them.
Okay, great. I think the best thing to do is for you to take one tile next to it. I mean, I don't even think... I think we just need to move all of our troops to be right next to it so that they don't take forever walking back and forth every time they attack.
True. And we can, I found this out, you can attack all at the same time. But we do need to time it where whoever kills it last takes it, right? So,
that's true.
That's the only thing we have to worry about.
We don't know how good we're going to be at this. We might wipe it out quickly, or we might...
Yeah, so I can take it with my main two armies, and basically what happens is they both attack, and whichever one of them... after the duel, because if it's not enough power, you guys duel, so they fight for 5 minutes, and it's a 15-minute cooldown, and then it resets the tile. Right. So we probably only need to take it. I think what we need to do is, what's your strongest army?
Power-wise?
Yeah.
I have two that are 50,000.
Okay, so I think if I attack with my second strongest army, 52,000, and you attack with your strongest army, at the same time I'll go first. I think you will take it on the second duel if I back out after the first hit. I believe.
Okay.
And if you don't, then you can send another army and finish it off. But we'll have 10 minutes then, after the 5-minute time. So I think we'll be good with that. So the only one I'm not sure about is the 230 tile. How much stronger is it? Well, that's 62,000. Okay, so that one... See, I'm pretty confident that we could take both the iron ones together right now and both get an iron one. I'm not sure about... The problem is if we attack that, we might not have the power to take this 230 tile.
That's kind of what I was thinking about.
But I mean,
Would you rather do iron first and then we'll just see it? So that way we can just get one done?
Let's see how much damage we take too. Because... I feel since we're way under, even my most powerful army is 8,000 or 6,000 power under this one. I feel like it might be really bad. Like we could take it, but we're gonna lose a lot of troops probably if we wait a day, it'll probably be better. I think we should just take this first iron one. So you want to take the closest one to you, right here? Or you'd rather take the other one? I'm gonna send my little army to start taking. Oh well, you already have the trees right there. Someone has the trees, so.
Yeah, we have stuff there, so we just need to move to the tile next to it.
Oh, and then there's the stone one, too. More stone. You got a lot of 200 tiles. This is awesome. There's also that 260 iron mine over there. Ooh, so cool. And I think I will, once we take these, I'm going to explore the map a little. Let people see the map. The map is really cool. So let's take we're going to take this one. I'll just ping it to you just to make sure. We do the right one.
Yeah, make sure you ping it to me
that
in the
one,
game.
Right?
Because,
the same one you pinged to me.
Okay.
By the way, guys.
Yes, so let's move our troops next to it then.
Alright, sounds good. Except that it's going to take some of our stamina. But
yes, it will. But is it worth it to you to do that, or do you want to time it to where we hit it from a distance?
It's only a 3-minute from me, 3 minute 52 seconds, so I think that we just attack it.
Okay, let me see which ones are gonna get there the fastest.
Do you have armies at your base?
Yeah, that's where they are.
Yeah.
So yeah, mine are gonna get there in less than 3 minutes each. My slowest one, my strongest one would get there in fast though, in 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll send Gimli first, make sure he's gonna hit first, and then and then you'll hit, and then I'll just back out.
You just need to tell me when your Gimli is getting close to 215, and then I can send this. The thing is,
I'll launch Gimli then.
How many troops are we sending?
So this is 52. I think you're probably only gonna have to send one big army. So because I can take a 200 tile myself with 2 armies of over 50,000 right now with Gimli and Dwalin. And basically what
Okay.
happens is one of them hits, takes a bunch of damage, the other one hits, takes damage, and the first one is usually the one that I just leave that does the duel for 5 minutes, and then he takes it. And the second army doesn't do anything else again the second time. So even though they're both saying they're going to duel again, so it's weird a little bit with the number system, but that's what I've found. So let me send Gimli. I'm going to have Gimli start marching. So it says 3 minutes 50 seconds, so I'll tell you when he gets to... Again, this is why it's a risk game. I need to figure out which is my mute button, so you don't have to hear me. I guess I'd have to push to talk on Discord, huh? That's how I'd fix that. I'm still learning my noobish ways of streaming.
You're good.
Though I must say, I love watching bloopers on YouTube of different streamers that I watch that like didn't mute their mic and then say something. They're like, we can hear you. So good. It's good Earl Grey. But yeah, guys, you should totally get some drinks, relax, hang out for a little bit. Appreciate it if you're watching and watching us live, or if you are watching it later. Fantastic. Everyone is welcome, of course. Again, this is my Twitch channel. If you're watching it on YouTube, I might link the video on there. Don't forget to like and subscribe down there after the video or during it or whatever you want to do. Share with friends. Check out all my other playlists too, guys. This is a random stream I'm doing with a random game. I normally focus on doing voiceovers and the Lord of the Rings online and a couple other things, right? Do lore videos, do some guide videos. I got all sorts of things. Check out the playlist. Check them out. There's lots of stuff. Whatever. I like to try to do a variety for all different viewers, what they like and do, like what they enjoy. Lore, history, entertainment, joke, things, that kind of stuff. Stories, all that fun jazz. So check them out. And if you're on Twitch, don't forget to follow. I know subscribing costs money on Twitch, which is weird, but if you're on YouTube, it's free to support me by subscribing. Man, if you want to join our Discord, Voice of the Rings Discord, you can join my Patreon and support me that way too, which is great. But again, free to subscribe on YouTube, guys, and like. That's a great way to support your favorite dwarf, Zolin Ironshield. It's okay, though, I'm not your favorite dwarf, but I'm sure I'm someone's favorite dwarf.
How much time do you have left?
Oh, 1 minute, 28 seconds. Sorry.
Oh, shoot.
Large! No, it'll be fine. I just have to hit and then wait a second and then I can leave. Now, did you say you attacked Jethro? You already attacked a 200 tile, right? Like I did and I failed. Because I was way too weak when I did.
I did once, but I was not even close to as strong as I am now.
Yeah. I threw 3 armies against and lost them all.
Yeah.
That was like 4 days ago.
That's kind of what I did, I think.
But then, I was able to take a 200 yesterday, and I took another 200 today. Wait, did I take it today? No, I took it yesterday. I took 2. I have a 200 wheat one, and got some cashews. They're so good. Alright, here we go. Battle commences.
It'd be so funny if you just one-shot it and we didn't even know it.
Oh gosh. I know that's not gonna happen, but that would be hilarious. And then you like attack my tile and we like go to war. Alright, it's battling out. Alright, so let's see how much damage I did. Yeah, so it says that I did a whole lot of damage. I lost my ram riders.
But I'm gonna be attacking the second army, right? Because there's 2 armies on here.
There is, but I think you'll beat them both now. That's how it works.
So do you sit there fighting, or do you...
No, I'm gonna pull out now because usually what happens is my first army takes it when I do it. So I want you to take the second fight. So yeah, I'm gonna let you hit it, and then I'm going to retreat. And then we'll have enough time for your duel that if it doesn't take it and I'm wrong, you can send another army and finish it.
I'll just send another army.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pull out, recall the army.
I'm in a draw.
Yeah, exactly. So now you're gonna fight again, and then when your 5 minutes is finished, you should take it. If you don't, you should have the time because let's see, we have 13 minutes 45 seconds before it resets, and they just go back to full health. See, and it says number of armies now. See how it says number of armies 1 out of 2?
Yeah.
So I think you're just fighting the second army now. It's a little confusing, so that's what we're trying to learn.
How much damage you did to it the first time?
I just go into the message thing, notification, and then it says I can see how much damage he took, and then you can go into statistics too down there in the bottom. I killed 1,680.
It looks like I'm gonna lose this if I don't pull out, so I'm gonna start sending my other army.
Okay. Sounds good. And then what I'm actually going to do is right now, for fun, is I'm going to watch the actual battle. You can watch the actual battle by pushing this play button. So let's watch it. The actual battle. My dwarves. The Lock Bearer. That's one of his abilities. 3 guesses. Why does he have the ability called Lock Bearer? That's Gimli. It's obviously Galadriel's hair. Wow. Okay, so that's a little laggy on this, as you can see. My hammer's not lagging. It's not my computer. Apparently, it's the BlueStacks app. The BlueStacks app is a little wonky sometimes. It has trouble sometimes a little bit, but as you can see, my dwarven axe throwers are throwing axes like crazy at the enemy. You can see this little damage thing if I pull this down right here. It gives a... Is it going to pull down? There it goes. You can see different numbers and what's happening in Gimli using certain abilities and different people taking damage. You can see at the bottom the balance of power. There are 10 rounds. After 10 rounds, you go into a duel phase, which you wait 5 minutes and you do another battle. The reason they have the duel phases is because the tiles will reset if you don't have enough power, right? To take them in time. So that's why you can attack it with multiple armies at once if you want to. Now, we're trying to do it where Jethro takes it at the end, right? For this first one, and then I'm going to take the other tile. We're working together to take them, basically. I sped it up times 3, that's why it looks faster. And as you can see right now, the balance of power says we're losing. At the bottom middle there, the red. But so it was a long battle, times 3, right? Again, not great animation. It looks a lot better on the phone, on my nice phone. I looked at the settings on BlueStacks to see if I could make it look better, and I did put it for 1420, but I'm streaming to you guys in 1080. But the problem is still the actual.
Cave trolls are brutal, man.
Yeah, cave trolls are really strong. That's insane, actually. I'm watching right now the actual battle that took place, and it's insane how strong they are, not taking damage at all. They're just dying one by one. Yeah, but anyway. So, yeah, that's what we're working on right now.
Alright, I got it with my third army. Got there. Or my second army got there. I sent my third one just in case, because I don't want those ones to lose a ton.
But they did. The duel finished and it got it? Okay, good. Yeah, the numbers don't quite make sense to me with that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hop out of this because I don't want to watch this whole thing. Now, I'm looking at the statistics here. Did I kill the first army and then do hard damage? No, I killed. When you came, you must have killed the last bit of these, and then fought the next one, and then after the duel, you finished it with the second army. I think that's what happened. So I took the brunt of the first army. You finished it off. You took the brunt of the second army, and then after the duel period, you finished it off and took the tile. So I think that's what's happening. So, do you want then for this next one, this next iron one, let me do you have a lot of, are you okay on troops, or you want me to just take it?
You want to do the stone one or the iron one? I forget.
I'd like to get more iron.
Okay, which one is it that you were?
I'm looking at the one just a little bit to the right here. This.
The one we have to take a few tiles to get to?
No, it's got a tree next to it. We'll be good.
Oh, you're right, huh? Okay, that is touching it. Okay, well I have I'm gonna leave these guys here so they don't have to walk as far.
All right. Do you have the troops to do it still? Do you want to hit it once?
Yeah, I have basically the same strength as before.
All right, so I'll hit. How about I hit it first with my one army, and then it'll be dueling. You hit it, and then leave, and then I should finish it off, right? I think that's how let's try that combo here. So I'm gonna let him do all in 5 minutes. Again, as you can see, it is a risk game, guys. It takes a long time to move around and stuff. So this is an overtime game. This is a game you do while you do something else kind of thing. So, you know, you play another video game, or you're doing homework or something, and you're like, tap, tap, finish your homework, tap, tap, you know, or doing a project at home, that kind of thing.
Honestly, I'd love to just give this one a try, because I think... So you want me to hit it first, right? Because I'm faster.
Yeah, you could hit it right now if you want to. Go for it. Yeah, there's no... Yeah. No matter what, it'll work out. We might be able to take that 230. I think we might be able to. I wonder if... Well, I'm curious if we'd have enough power to take the 230, and then leftover if I could take that stone one. You know what I mean?
I don't think, based on my losses from the first one and the second one, that
we'd be able to do it.
I don't think I have enough armies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I forgot. I can... Hold on.
You could reinforce?
Well, no, not reinforce. I can use the apothecary to recover some of the losses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's gonna give me a ton back. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna speed it up because I have a bunch of these bandage things.
I'm gonna replenish Gimli's army. It only takes 20 minutes. I'm gonna send him right now when we're doing this. You know?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah. I like how reinforcements take like half the time. Well, like two-thirds of the time.
Yeah, it's a lot better to, once you're there, the reinforcements get there faster.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, you guys, this is the tavern. Is that you guys coming in over there? It's just a joke. You know what? I'm really dark. I need to turn a light on. Hold on. Let's fix this problem right now. There we go. Better. Now I'm lit up and bright. But yeah, so this is a tavern. Basically what you do is you get tips here, like tips on where people are, or heroes kind of idea, and it's how you get respect for heroes, how you get armor pieces, how you get XP for your units besides battling, you know what I mean? I have specialized heroes like Nori here. He's very good at doing the tips. He's got special abilities for that I focused on his trait tree. If I go over here and I go down to commanders down here, you can see this is great because you can see the commanders. It's super cool, right? But there's that, and then like here's Ori, right? And if you see, he says he's a tip master. If I go to his portrait down here and say points there, see I have him as a cleric, and then like he gets 35% more XP from tips. He makes their time faster.
I'm gonna take some heavy losses here.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, definitely. I figured out how to mute right, so we're good. So I'll get quiet for a while. You just let me know. I'll unmute. I'm usually just explaining something.
Okay.
Ooh, how'd it go? Yeah, I see you're fighting. I see there's like smoke and
Um,
like I don't know. You guys like Jedi? Like what's happening?
I think yeah, there's 86k power left on this army. I don't know if that's. Oh, I beat the first one. Oh wait, no, this is 5 minutes ago. That's the other one.
I think you're
Alright,
probably good to
I'm
when
gonna
I
recover
hit it,
yeah.
just leave. Yeah. Or I guess you can leave right now. You don't have to stay there until I get there.
Yeah, I don't think I. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. As long as the little recovery thing there doesn't run out of time. That's all that matters. I'm going to use 400 of my gemstones to get more, kind of like the in-game real-life currency kind of stuff. You can still earn it, though, in-game, but you also can spend money to buy more of them. That kind of thing, you know. I'm going to send Legless to
Did you send
that.
Are you certain that you can beat this with your one guy?
Yeah, it's Dwalin. He's my main force. I'm pretty sure he's good.
Okay, let's see.
He's almost 57,000 power.
Good.
And he's level 38.
Oh look, you're gonna have to finish the army that I almost beat, and then you're gonna have to.
Yeah, I'll see
the
what.
whole second one.
Uh-oh,
But
I'm doing my bad habit of eating ice.
I pretty low. I think.
I mean, you did it with the other one just now. We'll find out. All right, battle is commencing. I'm fighting a troll. That doesn't seem fair. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so it says the Mouth of Sauron, which it looks like he's the second army. I got him to under half health, and I have tons of troops left, so I think we're good. Does it tell me about... Why doesn't it tell us about the other army? You know, like that we had to finish the other army off first? Or is it that there's two armies being two groups of units, and there's one level 35 hero? Is that it?
No, there's two different commanders, and then there's
two
armies. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. What was the commander you fought? What's his name?
The commander I fought just now that I did draw with was the Undying.
Okay, and I'm fighting the Mouth of Sauron, and he's over half dead, so I'm good. Yeah, I didn't even take I barely took any damage actually. Now I lost 532 dwarves, and then he lost 154 trolls. It's way too many trolls. He has too many trolls. 220 trolls. Who has 220 trolls? Gosh, I'm getting tongue-tied. By the way, you guys, commanders are all hero units, right? On both the good and bad side, depending on what faction, too. Again, as you can see, if I go to commanders, I'm Gondor faction, but as you can see, I have Dwalin, I have Gimli, right? Beating people up. Right? Owning people, actually. Quite handily. There's Balin, right? And then I have... It's kind of cool to see their animation, you know? Pretty epic. I like the animation. It's cool. It's Aragon. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. And then there is Boromir. You watch that while I'm working on this. There. Alright, and then we have Legolas, of course. We have Gandalf. These are all the heroes I've earned. You earn these. Again, you earn these guys. Over time. You start with Faramir. You start with Dwalin. Those are the heroes you start with. Faramir is pretty cool. And then I have Merry Pippin, who counts as a double hero when doing tips. Good thing to know. And then Ori, who again is very good at doing the tips. This guy is pretty cool. Hirgon, he's not someone that's really from the movies, but I'm sure, I'm not sure if he's a made-up or off the top of my head, I believe he is someone from the books. I just have a feeling, but I'll have to look that up. Actually, if you guys know, leave a comment. It'd be awesome if someone knows off the top of their head about that. And then, of course, Haldir. I have one elf hero. Alright, we're almost done with the draw battle, and then if I go over to back down to the tavern and go to recruit commander, this is where I can get respect items over time. And basically, see, I own these, I don't have Awen, and there's different levels of heroes. Those are the ones I own that are in blue, and you can level them up and get them stronger, too. I'd love to get, I really want to get Dane, obviously. It's Dane Ironfoot. I gave him some respect down here, as you can see. Alright. Alright, Jethro, so I've got just a little bit more time on it, 30 seconds.
Alright, let's see how it goes. I'm kind of curious. I'm going to be very impressed with your Dwalin if it succeeds. I'm taking on 2 armies, the tail end of one army and the other end of the full force of the second.
We'll find out. He's definitely my most powerful leader. He's level 38, so. I want to get Gimli and Balin that powerful. Whoop, he did it. Woohoo!
Excellent.
Let's do the record here. Oh my gosh, he lost no one on the second fight.
Oh,
okay,
that's awesome.
he lost some. He lost 118 people, but it's like nothing considering I have a lot.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we'll mourn those dwarves forever. Alright, so. Can I pump Dwalin back up? How long will that take? 20 minutes. Should I pump him back up to full strength so we can try to take the tile? What do you think?
I really only have 2 full armies left, and
I mean, it would be
I don't
good.
think it'll be worth the losses.
You don't think we should do it?
Nah.
Yeah, I think it will put us too many days behind, and if they need us for the battles, like, that could be really bad.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I take this
army, but it's
rock
super
one?
far away. It's on the southern end, defending against.
Yeah. I wonder if we could take 250. Oh no, the springs are more powerful than that other one. There's a 200 wood here. Do you need? How are you on wood? I don't
need wood too.
Because that's an empty one that's pretty close to you. You could try to take. Oh, and there's another iron one here. I'm just sharing you the locations.
I see it.
I'm
watching your stream now.
Oh, okay.
I can see it a second later.
Awesome. All right. Yeah. How long is the delay? Is it like a few seconds? I have it on low latency delay, but I mean, Twitch is still pretty delayed.
It's like 2 seconds.
That's not bad.
3 seconds at the most, I think.
That's good. That's good. I like it as low delay as possible because if people are asking us questions, it's like I can answer without.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't.
Chat,
yeah,
really
I don't like watching streams where like you put a thing in there and they answer like 10 minutes later. That bothers me. It's like I already forgot my question practically at that point.
Right.
I love the music in the tavern. Like, I could turn this on. I just listen to this for like 3 hours. Just in my room. Doing something.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't know. There's something about tavern music, that kind of like medieval Renaissance sound, or I don't know what it would be called. I don't want to like, this is really close to your base. I don't want to be like taking your stuff, but can I take this other iron mine? Or if you need that one though, I could look. Is there any other iron mines a little farther from you that no one's taken? Oh, there's another stone one over on this side by this crossing. I don't really need stone though. I really need iron. Whoa, there's a lot of water right here. Oh, it's because it's the main opening into the mouth from Dol Amroth, right? Did you look at the islands off the what is it off of Harandor or whatever? I'm trying to remember what island this is.
Oh yeah, they're insane.
It's kind of OP, this big island. Like, it's just massive amounts of 170 stone and wood and farms. They're just everywhere. It's crazy. And in fact, someone pointed that out. They're like, you guys are cheating. I think the reason, though, for this island is because Gondor's in such a hard spot to get to the ring. So I think it's to kind of give us a little to help us get there. Because we're blocked off by elves, Mordor, Rohan, and Isengard. Not to mention, really, like, in reality, it could be even the Easterlings, but I don't think anyone is on their team.
If you want to try to do the 231, I guess we can. I think I have enough to do three full armies, so...
I think we should try. I don't know if we'll... The thing is, I don't know if we will lose a massive amount of people because it's so much higher than we are. Still. My strongest army, it's still 6,000 higher. I think that it might be like we can get it, but we're going to lose like 3/4 of our men. And I just hit max people in my barracks. What if we just take some more 200s?
Yeah, that'd be
and just
fine.
start pumping it up, because you've got, let's see, there's a stone one here, iron one there, forest one there. You got a lot near you that aren't used. There's a food one up there too, to the north east.
Oh yeah, the food one's is the food one at 200?
Yeah, it's a 200.
I should definitely get that.
And there's also one down here that's not being used near Peat Feather, to your couple down to your left. Another one that might even be closer. I'm not sure. But like, why don't you take some of the ones that are closer to you? I think you might be able to do it by yourself. Do you still have 2 armies that are over 50,000?
Yeah.
Because I can go and take one or two myself too right now since we're here. Might as well just do some work. There's none near me, by the way. And Orient is just like, everything's taken around me for a long distance, so kind of helps if I can find some things farther around here.
Right.
Oh, you know what? I want to look at some of the bases. I'm going to look at some of the bases for a minute. Alright, guys. Let's check out some of the bases. You guys want to see Minas Tirith? Alright, so here's our capital. That's a crossing. That's not Minas Tirith. Alright, I want to see. We can go to this thing. We can go over here. We can do control points, landmarks, Minas Tirith. Wait, Minas Morgul. You guys want to see Minas Morgul? This is where the main battle's happening right now. Most of it. We're actually at war with Rohan too, because we tried to ally with them and they were like, basically, we're like, no. And we're like, all right, fine. So there's Minas Morgul. As you can see, there's a bunch of forts of Mordor. Here's a bunch of forts of ours. And then blue are people in my fellowship. Purple are people on my faction. Oh, wait, or is it opposite? No, I think that's right. And green is mine. So that one's mine right there. A little one. I know how to name them now, but you have to name them before you build them. And yeah, as you can see, no one did that. So, and then if you go this way, along this route here, you get to the crossing. Here, there's a crossing, and what crossing may this be? Oh, well, it is Osgiliath, my friends. Osgiliath, I should say. I don't know why I put it aunt in there. Yeah, so there it is. It's kind of cool. Cool design how they did it. I think it's pretty cool. There's my little fort right there. There's some other person's main base, a bunch of forts. And then if we go over here, we will find Gondor. Wait, I missed it. A little down. There it is. There's Minas Tirith, the City of Kings. And I like how this one player, he named himself Aragorn. Aragorn, King of Gondor. Aragorn. It's so funny. Almost like it conflicted with the name because I've heard Tolkien say it, and he said Aragorn. But, like, everyone else is like, it's Aragorn. But, like, I watched the movie, and I kind of sound like different actors say it both ways. So, I guess it's kind of how I feel in the moment, since it's not really incorrect either way, just because I say that because Tolkien said it the other way. I think it's more of a silent R. Now that makes sense, but like where it's kind of dropped. Not where it's still there though. If you say it really correctly, like Aragorn. Like it's there, but I don't know. But anyway, I like that he named himself that. Is he even very powerful? Let's see. He's 31,000. Yeah, he plays. He's pretty powerful. We're getting on our server 15,000, our faction, from stuff we've collected. So they have to have at least over 15. And this guy's got a lot. He's got 30. So he's obviously playing. He's not quite as powerful as me. I'm at 45,000 a turn. But, you know, that kind of stuff. Let's check out the map a little more. Do you guys want to see Minas Morgul, Minas Tirith? We saw those. You saw Dol Guldur, where the ring is. Mount Doom's kind of cool. Let's go to Mount Doom. All right, here's Mount Doom. Ooh, shiny. Ooh, the lava. It's glowing. All right, and then we also have... Let's go over here to Barad-dûr. There's the eye. Sauron. I see you. Right? Right? It's pretty cool. All right, and then you can go over here. Let's go find the Black Gate. Black Gate, where are you? Well, there's a dragon. It's not Smog. It's just a dragon for an event. There's the Black Gate, which they claim. Again, they're tiles, right? So, like, it gives a certain amount of faction points per turn, 1,000 for the Mordor faction since they own it. You can click on these for more info, right? The Black Gate the Black Gate, or Morannon, is the heavily fortified main entrance to Mordor, located at its northern-western border. It is said to be unbreakable and can only be opened by the giant trolls working its levers. Across the mouth of the pass, from cliff to cliff, the Dark Lord had built a rampart of stone. In it there was a single gate of iron, and upon its battlements sentinels placed unceasingly. The Two Towers, Book 4, Chapter 3 is where that's come from. It's kind of cool. They got a shit out of the book. Anyway, I'm not going to read all of them right now. If you guys want me to do that in the future, leave a comment. I can do that for this if you want me to go through all the places. But I just wanted to show you some of them. Here's Carith Galahan, right? Galahad. Sorry. Han. Huh? The Elven capital, right? The elves. There's also Rivendell, which is pretty cool. Let's see. What happened to map? The map. Alright, here's Rivendell. It's another fortress. Not their capital, but it's a fortress, right? For elves. Very pretty. Very nicely done, right? It's pretty nice. And then, I can go out. The one thing that bugged me was there's some good fortresses they could have used. So let's say, as we know from Lord of the Rings Online, right? And from lore. Like, for example, the North Downs one here, North Downs, right? They put a fortress. This is the generic fortress. So a lot of the tiles just have this. They'll have, like, North Downs Keep. It'll be the main thing, how you take over that region, right? They could have done so many better things than just the generic keep. By the way, this is exact copy of all the little places. They just look like this. The main keep looks like this. But they could have done Estelden, right? The secret place that we know from Lord of the Rings Online and from the books, right? Where the Rangers, like, capital places. Or they could have done Fornost in the North Downs, the second capital of Arnor, right? And that legendary fortress. It would have been cool to be the capital. Like, there's some stuff they could have done. Maybe they'll do that in future things. Oh, if you guys are listening, who play the game, or the makers of the game, you guys should do that. It'd be cool. Make some different things than just Keep of North Downs Keep. You know what I mean? Especially, like, another good one. They have... Dang it. That thing won't go away, and it's driving me crazy. There we go. I gotta click that. This one right here. And, here. Ered Luin, right? And they only used it for this top up here. Technically, technically Thorns Hall is somewhere right up here. Granted, again, if you go right here, if you look, it's just the area's keep. It's a little different looking, but it's about the same thing, right? They could have put Thorns Hall for that one, right? And then for let's reopen this. It's being a little glitchy. And then for this one, Forland, there's a place there, right? Now the Grey Havens is here, which is nice, right? They're in Heartland has the Grey Havens as their capital, so I can go over the Grey Havens. It looks pretty nice, right? The Grey Havens. But they could have used the other ship place in this Elven place, right? What is it? For Linden, right? I don't know. I just think they could have probably done that. That would have been kind of cool. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, they might have that in the other server when Gilgalad starts, where his city is. They might. Maybe when they add the other factions in this server on the next season, that they'll do that. Maybe. We'll see. But it was like a test special server that I was on. The other one I was playing for a while. That's why. I think there's a couple other things. All right. So, let's go take some more points, shall we? All right. How you doing, Jonathan? Jethro's. Right. Are you winning? All right, my forces have...
I'm not even trying.
Oh,
I decided against it personally.
Oh, okay. So you're not going to take your 200 ones, right? You're going to save up for battles.
I'm gonna save up to take them.
Yeah.
I just don't want to do it right now because I don't want to be left with no strong armies.
Is it alright if I find a 200 iron around here and take it? I need more iron. I'm looking out a little farther though, so I want to leave you the option of taking the one next to you. They're hard to find. The search thing is pretty cool when you can click search and, like, let's say I want to find the 200 iron. But the problem is a lot of times you have to move around still, and a lot of times it'll just show you one that someone already owns.
That's true. It needs to let you search for unowned ones.
Yeah, that would be nice. And maybe a better search radius. Oh, this guy doesn't have this one. How far is that, though? It's out of range. It's really far. 30 minutes. Gosh, dang, man. Is there any up here that are a little... Oh, there's one. Oh, nope, it's taken. I hate that. I hate it when it doesn't load, and then it loads and is like, no, that one's taken. It's like, oh. There's a bunch of 200 tree ones up here. And a stone 230. Do. Look at my base. Any iron around me that I can send troops back to my base and get. Yeah, I think searching for tiles is sometimes the hardest part in this game. And then you're like, do I risk going that far and that kind of thing. I definitely need to start upgrading to more 200 tiles though. I think that's the next step in becoming powerful. So did you give your guys more stamina in the tree Jethros?
Yes.
Yeah, it's so nice to get on, and they have an extra 30 or whatever. Because it gives you also like a free back, with that extra 10, in case you're like, crap, I don't want to go there, and then because it only refunds you half or whatever, right? Oh, here's one of the. Gosh, they're strong. Oh, I guess they're not that strong. The uncanny things. Level 35 hero, 2 armies.
Yeah, it's basically like what we just did.
Wait a second. Yeah. Maybe I should try to occupy that. It's pretty far from my actual base, but like, I'm gonna pin it. Haha! Put a pin in it. Unfortunately, it's right in an area I do not have a fort, which is really frustrating. Which means I'd have to do a long march to get to it or build a fort. There's another one. Oh, there's another one. Oh my goodness, wait. There's so many of them. Hold horses. I think I might work on getting those. They were over in Orion. No one's built here. Out of range. Where am I not out of range? Oh, I see. I'd have to move one of my forces first to my other, Is it faster to move your people back to your capital, or is it faster to just move it to another closer fort? Is it the same? Do you know? I guess I can look, right?
Yeah, you could probably just test it real quick to see.
Summon. Let's see. 34 minutes. Or if I go to my map, and I go to this one over here. Oscleon, where my fort is right there. Let's say I move dwell into there. Nope, faster. Okay. So it's 200 speed no matter what. So So Jethros, you're probably gonna want to take this iron one right here next to you. So I'm not gonna take that one. I'll just send my troops back, and I'll do the other thing in a little while.
All right, sounds good.
I'll leave this spot captured right here since I caught it right now until you get this iron one later. Right. Here, I'll link it to you. I'll just leave that for a while so you can get that iron mine before someone else does. Like in the next, tomorrow or whatever, or a few hours.
Oh, yeah, yeah, thanks.
Okay, I'm going to send my people to forts. Okay, here's my own personal forts. What fort is that? There we go, it's that fort, Fort 6. I really wish I would have named them before I built them. I'm probably going to rebuild some of them just because of the naming. Alright. Alright, and Alright, Jethros, is there anything else you want me to help you with right now, or do, or how is the southern border fight, or whatever, below you here? Like, it's really far.
So they can't get past the crossing.
Oh, so you're actually fighting in...
Far, but if you do, I mean, you don't have to do this, but if you do a long march...
Yeah.
Then you can get to the edge of our blue border.
Oh, okay. So you can long march with...
one of our things.
So you can only long march within your own faction border?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that's why I can't just long march to the Shire and take over the Shire.
Right. But what you can do
Yeah.
is you can long march to the edge of the border, and then you could
Build a fort.
You build a fort in the middle of the untaken territory, and then you could basically be right on the edge.
Oh wait, they're actually like yeah, they took the crossing and they're like totally like stocked up. Did we actually abandon it a little bit? Looks like they've really pushed against it. Or had maybe they destroyed our forts on the far side? Or is it where is the crossing we're fighting for? Right in the middle crossing? In near Harad? Or is it, let me look.
Well, we're not fighting for one right now. We're defending. We're basically setting up a wall so that they won't go past this point. So, like right
so
here.
There's no way to cross then the river unless you have a crossing. I see okay, I see where the defense is. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think there's enough people there? Because I already have 3 spots I'm helping defend in the north and the east.
Are you looking at this spot? Or are you looking at the first spot?
No, that's a different spot.
This is the spot we're allowed to defend right now. The other spot that was part of like everyone was supposed to be retreating back from there.
I missed it. Okay. Got it.
Because they made a truce to let them come into that spot without contesting.
Oh, that part of the land? Okay. Got it. So they can take the resources in that area.
Yeah. But we're trying to just make sure that they don't suddenly get sneaky and just attack us.
And so the biggest thing is too, so people watching this later are wondering this, or watching right now, which you guys are. The crossings and the tunnels work the same way. You can't cross mountains, right? Because you have to be able to have a spot to walk to, like a tile already. And the only way to get to the area in the first place, if it's not outside your border, is over the crossings, right? Like that's, or the tunnels, because you have to. You can't cross the river any other way, unless you own the area. You can long march or whatever, right? Is that how it works? Or do you still have to own the crossings to even long march past a river if it's in your territory? I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out over time.
I think you have to get the crossings first, but it could be possible that I think you
even
have
if
to
it's
have
your territory.
The territory.
That makes sense. Yeah. So you probably can only long march to the edge of the river, because long marching. Wait, can you you can't? But wait, you can't march just anywhere, right? Long marches, it has to be next to someone still. It still has to be linked to something. So that's why too.
You have to have had a teammate there to long march.
Yeah. So okay, there we go. Okay, so that's why we box around the crossings of the tunnels under the mountains, because they can't actually get by. But you can.
They have to take tiles.
Yeah, but you can take a tile next to the crossing if you own the other side, right, or whatever, or own them both, because then you can get to the other side.
Right, I think that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah, it works as the tile link. That's why we build forts all around it. All right. Well, I think like you guys look like you have a lot of forts there. I mean, it's not too many, but I don't know if I want to stretch my armies much thinner, because I have forts at.
Well, you might want to get a fort there, but not necessarily have an army there.
That's true. Maybe I'll send Aragon to do that.
It's really easy to get out there, by the way. You just need to take one of your really fast units and have a decent clump that could just take the 1 power lands and then build a fort. You don't have to have a full army to take over stuff. So like, if you send your fastest moving unit, you can actually get there really quickly, and then you can make the fort, and then you just wait 2 hours for the fort to build, and then you move out to the edge of that, and then you delete the other fort.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I did to get him in this Morgul. But
yeah, I did a long march to get up that area. But at least I have forts now.
Maybe I'll send Legolas on some eagles, you know? They're the fastest unit in the game, I think.
Yeah, I think they are. I don't have any eagles left. I'm so frustrated.
Yeah, I've just been using them for that. Because I used them to fight and killed some. Alright, so very fast. Actually, I'm going to send Faramir on the back of some eagles. 5 eagles. It'll be great. You will be my scouter. Let's see now. So that I have to long march to the edge of our border, right? Where the other crossing
Right.
is. And that's where I built the first fort there. Can I do a long march? Do I have enough points? Oh, I don't have enough points. I need 10,
It's
right?
really demanding, yeah.
Okay, I need one more. Well, I'll have to keep that on the burner for later on. 30 minutes, I'll have another point. Those take so long to get. That's like the one thing in the game. I think it's just to balance the game so people can't go crazy, right, in time.
Yeah.
It's a good balancing, though. There's a lot of different resources, which is very interesting. I like the fact that there's gold, there's ability points, there's stamina on the heroes, ring power, and then all 4 of your resources, and then also the gems. Like, it's interesting.
Do you see where our next fort's gonna be?
No, where?
It's on our pins for our fellowship.
Oh, alright, okay. Yeah.
I just realized that we finally have people out there, though. Because before we didn't have anyone over here.
Defend next fort? Oh, yeah, the one in the far way out there in the ocean here. Yeah.
If we take that,
Oh, there are
we
people
get
out there.
that corner.
We do.
Pretty sure.
And then we can go get some of those resources. We do. You're right.
Gosh, what a project.
Yeah. It's way out there, man. Wow. Right on the tip.
Yeah, but someone did it.
Oh. What? We built a fortress. Over there.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Well, we're building the next one there. We're gonna need.
Oh, we're gonna build a third one? Oh, no.
Yeah.
You mean take the capital or build a fortress? Because there's forts, fortresses, and then there's keeps. Fortresses are only a fellowship thing we can build that we can all move to, or all walk to the area around it, at least. So we can all build forts.
I think what they're saying is they're gonna build a fort here so that we can all walk to it and take this.
Yeah, that makes sense. So we're probably waiting for the fellowship cooldown, right? So let's see, fortresses. Well, it's available. Maybe it just costs a lot of money to do. Our third fortress.
Maybe. I think they barely just got here. I didn't see anyone here until today.
Yeah, no, me neither. I checked yesterday. Oh, wow, we're being attacked over here, apparently. Go on guard duty, Gandalf. What?
The fort name, please no. Did you see that one?
No, where? Oh, was it over the spot we're looking?
Oh my gosh, no, look. They're so outnumbered, dude. It's hilarious.
Wait, did you link me the location?
Look, there you go. I sent it. Please no.
Where? That's funny. Oh yeah, that's us about to take. Yeah. Let's see. Where did I put my? I put my fort over here. We're trying to take, yeah, the Argonath, which is technically Gondor's, so lore wise at least. Cool. That'll be exciting. Anyway, it's a fun game. It really keeps my attention even though it's so slow paced.
Yeah.
But it's
definitely.
not it's enough where you have a lot to do. So like, it's so, yeah. I still can't believe our one friend on Discord got the name The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. That's too funny. He's not even playing. That's the funny part. Like, I'm not sure because he hasn't said anything, but I think he stopped playing, which, that's fine.
He spent like $70 and then he never played.
I know. I was thinking that. I was like, oh no.
I
We
knew
were
that he
like
was gonna
telling
do
him, don't
that.
do it. He's like, no, I'm buying it right now. I'm getting gems. I'm getting. No, don't do it yet. Play for a couple hours first. No, I'm doing it. He stopped. Maybe he'll play again. We'll see.
Yeah.
He has a bunch of money now all ready to go, so. Bo, now he's gonna be like, why are you guys not in the freaking fellowship? we can still play with them though. We're in the same faction. I think that's what's cool about that game. Even though you might not be in the same fellowship, we can still play in the same faction together. So anyone who watches this later, if you join our server 55, Gondor faction. I know it's hard to camp with the dwarves, but it's okay. You can have dwarf units. All right, so they got a while. What can I do while I'm waiting here? All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and send. Oh, you know what? I'll send. I think what I'll do is I will send Aragorn to Minas Morgul. I think I'm gonna have Boromir march all the way back to his post. Oh no, wait, he's already there. Good job, Boromir. I'm gonna.
Where's everybody else?
What?
Just all of our friends and stuff.
Oh, yeah, Discord. I don't know. Maybe they see us in here in a 2-man Discord channel and they're like, ah, we're out.
Maybe.
All right, well, we're gonna send those people back. It was a pleasure working with you.
Definitely. That was fun. I'll help you do some stuff on your end too, but I need
there's
you
a
to
lot
ping where you are.
Yeah, there's a lot fewer people. Oh, you don't know where my fortress is?
I don't remember. I remember you showed me once a long time ago, but I've definitely forgotten since.
Yeah, I'm mid-Anorian. Like, I'm in a good spot to defend against Rohan and reach Minas Morgul. Not too far. But, oh, look at that person actually battling. I mean, honestly, this spot I'm is a little crowded.
I'm just wondering if it's within a range of...
Oh, this guy... No, he didn't start playing.
I'm so close to being able to be there. I'm right on the edge with the fort that I had set up. Over at the Dead Marshes.
Yeah. So, here's the defense points I'm helping make sure I defend. So you know the one about the Argonath, but here is this one. This is the main crossing right next to me that we're about to fight Rohan. Well, and if you look, I've already moved up and taken a lot of the spots. Yeah, someone took that 200 tile. I thought they would. Oh, no one took that one, though. Oh. And then I have, this is kind of crazy spot, but let me share this with you. So this is far to, this is the gap between Isengard and our land to the left side. As you can see, we really don't have enough forts here, and it's kind of just me. Well, there's a bunch of forts to the right, but we are defending against them in this huge gap, basically, in the mountain right here. And as you can see, some things are on fire. Why do things go on fire? Do you know what that mechanic is? I know it's like from in conflict, from war, but usually people just take them, right? Like, can they do some special ability to like put things on fire?
I haven't really noticed.
You can't use them. Yeah, if you look at that last post I gave you, there's like fires happening. I'm not sure what they do or mean. Like, have they been attacked? Like, I just don't know. We could ask. Guys, what does fire even mean?
No, but it says Rohan shall burn.
Yeah. The fold. Yeah, gosh. Oh, they're fighting back. They're taking it back. They're having a big battle here. Unfortunately, I have no fortress near this, so I'd have to either long march to this one or the other one. I'm kind of debating. I can start building some forts to get to that point. Boom. And basically, you guys, how movement works, again, if I want a long march, so say I want to just long march somewhere on the blue, I could just long march anywhere, but I have to use 10 ability points, and it takes like a couple hours, which is how I got to this fort. But otherwise, you can build forts to make circles. But I can't just travel from one spot to another spot within my circles. I have to travel to the fort first, and then anything in that circle I can travel around in. So that's how movement works in this game, with stuff. So I'm thinking I might want to build a fort here, and then maybe a fort here, you know, and then I'll be able to reach this spot to help. But still, forts cost a little bit of gold, and they cost a lot of resources, so... Again, the way you get gold is you levy it by going into your fort, right? And you go to this little levy thing that just, over time, right? You get an occasional gold from your people, right? The gold stacks up if you get all 5 things ready. And you can use the, you know, in-game currency, real money, to get diamonds and double it if you want to increase your gold faster. But I got plenty of gold income. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Oh, I've got empty construction queues. Let's do another thing. Let's see. We can start a barracks. We can. We have enough money now, so I'm going to go ahead and start upgrading a barracks. And then while I'm at it, I think I will upgrade my stone quarry and my lumber. Oh, I don't have enough stone. So therefore, we're going to go back. We're going to go to our market, and we're going to go to the barter button down here. And I'm going to barter. I have way too much wood because that's my highest income. So I'm going to go into barter, and you can see it's 10 to 8 now. Thanks to my fully upgraded market, which is probably the best you can get in the game. It's maxed. Now I want to get stone, so I'm going to go ahead and trade anything too much. So I'm going to go ahead and trade for 30. I'm going to get 30,000 stone for 38,000 wood. Trade that. There we go. Now I can go back to building queue. You can either go down this button down here, or you can click the little queue thing over here and bring up the queue thing. This kind of gives you an idea of everything that's going on. My treatment, I can treat the wounded. I'm going to go ahead and select that and treat all my wounded. Alright, so people are wounded and die in combat, and then you have to train more men at the barracks, right? And I actually have people training. I have guardians training, which will be done very soon, actually. I have my axemen training. I have some more of those guys training. Ram riders. Ram riders! I can upgrade their abilities here a little bit, make them a little stronger. And then these are the master thrower. They like to throw things. If their name doesn't give it away. Alright, and then we have the Guardians, the best dwarf unit I can get. There's one better dwarf unit, but you have to be the Erebor faction. It's like the main unit, where the Gondor faction is Dol Amroth Knights, I believe, is our main, most powerful special unit. Alright, well, and by the way, if you want to hire Eagles or Bjornings or Hobbits or all these other factions, you have to have a tile that lets you hire them, or the undead from, you know, the movie, you know, Aragorn goes and gets them, and they're like, "We who don't command the dead," and he's like, "I sure do. I wield the sword, the flame of the west," and they're like, "Oh crap, okay." Anyway, so you can hire them too if you have one of their tiles. Their special units. Oh wow, I can levy more gold again. It was right on the edge before when we did it. So I'm gonna go ahead and build one more thing here. I'm gonna go ahead and build my lumber mill now. I have enough resources to do it, as you can see. Gonna go ahead and build that. It'll put my protection up by 500 an hour. Good, good, good. This is basically, these are ones that work all the time without having any tiles, right? Mainly your income's from tiles for resources, but you also have your own tribute places that give you stuff, right? You increase my storage. I can increase my apothecary, how fast I heal people. You know, my how much it can hold, how many wounded it can hold. And then I've got my Battlements, increases how strong my fort is. Fellowship Hall increases how much I can help people and that kind of stuff in my fellowship. Military Academy, which I'll upgrade at 10, how many armies they can hold, your commanders. Another defensive thing. And then you've got, you start as, since I'm humans, I start with having this one. And different upgrades. Right here's the Dolaamroth Knights, tier 10. And then dwarves. But as you can see, dwarves, I cannot get the tier 10 one because I am not the dwarf faction. I'm the human faction. That's the only downside of not being dwarves. But I'm still dwarves! And as you can see, I have them all really upgraded. And I'm going to upgrade this one again, too. And yeah, so I can like get more stuff. Basically, when I upgrade it, it'll increase the shield bearers can strip, how fast I can get them, reduces how much time they take, reduces all this kind of stuff. So, awesome. Anyway, those are all good things to know. But I'm boring you now. And then there's an elf one. I can do elves, and then I can do Rohirrim as well. So, yep. But I haven't upgraded any of them. I haven't upgraded their abilities with gold yet, which again, I showed you that right in the barracks. Not the barracks. Yes, the barracks. When you click on a unit, you can upgrade their abilities with gold, how strong they are with abilities, that kind of stuff. Cool, cool, cool. All right, anyway. There we go. All right, so I have more things upgrading. I've got my barracks to 18, and then when that's done, I'm going to upgrade to tier 10 on my fortress, Jethro's, and then I got my stone tribute and my lumber tribute going up to 17, and I have 4,000 level 3 dwarf guardians coming out and throwers in 20 minutes.
That's awesome.
And another 800 ram riders in 30 minutes.
That's awesome.
Why is this guy taking this 90 tile next to me? Well, I mean, I guess I don't need it, so you can have it. I think these are people that, who is this? Yeah, the trash panda. So these are people that actually like came back to the game. They were AFK for a long time, and they're like now back to the game, like the first week.
Maybe they went on vacation or something.
Yeah, exactly, and they didn't want to do anything on their phone, which I'm proud of them. Take a break from games sometimes.
You just keep playing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. It's stupid thing I'm going to say. All right. Here we go. Sweet. Ring power 82. What's your ring at? What level are you at with?
I think I'm at like 76 or 77 maybe.
Nice. Yeah.
Let me double check.
That sounds about right. You're almost in the exact same spot, so. Bum bum.
I'm at 77.
Nice. All right, I have 15 minutes left for that PowerPoint, and I can send Faramir with the Eagles to go get a fourth down there at the bottom. I hate to use all my points for just a long travel like that, but I think it's probably worth. I want to be able to help down there if something happens, especially since you're on that side of the map. I like if the action happens down there, I want to be able to come help. You know?
Right. Yep.
There's definitely a lot of action happening in that one area over there on the left, though, with Rohan, too. And the frickin' through that tunnel in the mountains, and the dead power, the Paths of the Dead. That's quite a battle. I'm not sure how you take the Paths of the Dead, because we have the Stone of Erich. I think that's how you say it. Which is that stone that basically is like where the oath was taken or whatever. Why the dead people are cursed. They took the oath there, and then they got cursed because they didn't follow the oath. And that's a lot more in the books and in Lord of the Rings Online. They don't really show it in the movies. But we own that, so I'm not sure why we don't. I'm not sure why we don't own the region. I don't know how we take the region. Path of the Dead. Maybe we don't. Maybe you just can't take it. Or maybe we have to hold the stone for a while, or just both sides of the tunnel. Maybe it's just because we don't own both sides of the tunnel, or something. Maybe this is a special tunnel. Maybe it's the Path of the Dead tunnel. That would make sense.
I think you have to own both sides to go through it.
Is that how you think? But like, it's weird how we don't own the actual Path of the Dead region. You think it's because of we don't own both sides of the tunnel? Because we own the stone. Which looks like it's like the thing to take the area.
I think it's contested right now because of that invasion happening.
Maybe, yeah. Because we actually haven't taken the Path of the Dead yet either. So maybe it's just, maybe it's because there's people in the land.
Because I think you have to have most of the stuff within it for it to, to have
I thought you just had to take the keep. So I don't think, maybe it's not.
I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
We'll find out. We'll find out in the next day or two. And we'll tell everybody.
Sounds good.
Watch our streams start becoming the main source besides their Discord. Their Discord is very helpful though. And then of course we're in the Discord for the 55, right? Server 55. Wait, is it just Gondor? The server we're in, or is it for the whole server 55?
This poor guy in your chat wants to get Bjornings but can't get the camp.
I like that it has the translator, so you can just be playing with all over the world. World chat?
Say hello to your Twitch chat, dude.
What's up? Oh, that one. Yes. Sorry. What's up? Yeah. Bjornings are really hard to get. It's really frustrating. I am in the same boat as you. I think there's only certain areas you can get them, too. So, what faction are you? Mr. 88 there. I think you can only get Bjornings in the upper Anduin Vale, or southern, because that's where they are in the lore. I'm curious. I'm gonna look around. Let's see if there's some Bjorning camps. So that would means once again, the elves have the advantage. The elves seem like to have advantages in a lot of stuff, Jethro. Their starting point. They have a lot of mountain ranges to protect them all over the place. Yeah, so they can get the eagles. So the elves have the eagles, right? Because a lot of the eagles are in the Andoril Vale. But yep, there they are. There's a Bjorning camp, 310 an hour. Wow. So they have access to eagles and Bjornings, and they're right next to the ring in Dol Guldur.
I don't know if they can use the Bjornings though. I think they can.
Really?
They can use the eagles, but they can't use the Bjornings. It's weird. I think there's only one army type for every region. You can take the tile, but you can't recruit it unless you're the right faction.
Oh, someone called me, but they didn't answer. So, yeah, I see what you're saying, Jethro.
I think your mom might want to know if you want anything from In and Out.
That's probably it.
That's where my
which I'm
wife,
totally
aka
down.
Your sister currently is.
Let's check this out real quick. Let me double check. I think I just realized, for everybody hanging out and watching, I thought my camera was on the whole time, and I don't think it was.
I see your camera.
You do right now? Was it on the whole time?
As far as I could tell, yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Thank goodness. All right. Because I don't understand what this button means then. Turn all webcams off. Maybe it... There, now it's off. So it was on the whole time, though, wasn't it? I think it was, because it went away when I did that. All right, we're good. Well, for some reason, the button said it was off, but yet I could see it the whole time, so I assumed that it was working the whole time, so that's good. I don't know. I'm using the Streamlab Studios, so I don't know if it's how good it is, but it is a little bit more convenient in how it can set things up real quick. But for YouTube, I like to usually do the other one when I'm streaming to YouTube, OBS. All right, well, there we go. They're not answering me, but I texted them.
Do you have any ideas for what could be a good thing to do, like when you have an army stationed at a fort for a defense point, so that you can keep like doing things with that army for you to like grow your commander experience and stuff?
I mean, probably the best thing is doing the sweeps, right? Of things around it. Like,
yeah, that probably is the best thing you can do.
If
but
you
the
can't
problem
take
is
land,
some of the areas don't have like a lot of tiles taken up.
Yeah, true.
So it's hard to sweep because there just aren't tiles there. But I guess you could take weak tiles.
Oh yeah, you'd have to take a low one next to it and then attack them. Yeah, that's true. I forgot that you can't actually attack a random mob unit on the field unless it's has a tile.
So there's quite a bit of an advantage to having a bunch of people taking tiles around you there.
Yeah, true. Because if anyone spawn with a unit, you can fight it. That's true. That's a good point. And that is something. Now the only thing is, my area, that is the case, but like nothing is ever spawned because people immediately take them when they come up. Like it's really fast.
Yeah.
Someone built a fort right next to me. Who's this? I don't know. Someone on my team. I like my spot. It's right next to a nice little river. Very nice little river. Bum 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 bum. The music's pretty cool. I like the music in the game. I have like A+ for the music in most of this game. The background music. I also like the fact that when you go to different places, so like when you're in the Rohan area or whatever, I mean like the Minas Tirith, you have like this epic like horn music. But then like if I go up and I go over to like, let's say we go and look at Erebor. Watch the music change. Should change. It's not changing. That's weird. Is music glitched out? Maybe it'll turn off and then switch to the next song. On my phone it was changing. I wonder if it doesn't, maybe it doesn't work as good on the BlueStacks. Dude, Erebor looks legit though. Just snug in all these mountains, and it's just epic. And they made it look a lot like the it's interesting, they did kind of a mix. The way Erebor looks, it kind of looks like a mix between the movies version of it and like Lord of the Rings Online's version of it, which is very interesting. I feel like they went and looked a lot of pictures and, you know, the movies and the games and like even maybe LOTR, and they were like, okay, what can we, you know, do? You know? Oh,
yeah.
I can help. You know, there are some little imperfections that kind of bug me. I don't know if they bug you, but like, for example, over Fellowship, since we're at war technically, right? We declared war on Rohan or whatever. That like that number is so funky how it sits over the Fellowship icon. It just looks incomplete, you know?
Oh yeah.
And also the same thing with the timestamp in the top left on the minimap. It just like stuck up there, like a digital clock. I mean, that's what it is. But it just doesn't look like it doesn't have a nice framing or something. You know what I mean? Like I'd almost want it to be framed and like to the right of that map. You know, like maybe between the resources in the map, like right there, and then maybe put the countdown like maybe above the fellowship words or something, like above fellowship or something. I don't know, and smaller a little bit. I mean, they want people to be able to see it, or if it's on a phone, but still, it looks bad even on my phone. But I guess that's my only complaint. That's a pretty good game. All right, so my troops have gotten there, so they need to build me a fort closer to my base over here. Where are my pinned things that I want to take? An uncanny, what are they called? Effigy? Like
effigy.
I don't understand. What does the effigy mean? Do you know off the top of your head? I don't. Let's see. What does the word effigy mean?
It's like a spirit.
A sculpture or model of a person. Oh, it roughly means...
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it says particularly a person, like you just said.
Yeah.
Made in order to be damaged or destroyed as a...
Exactly.
Yeah. Interesting. And uncanny is obviously... Makes sense. Alright, so I need to get closer to those, so... To get closer to those, I need to build a fort. Right, march Dwalin. Good, Dwalin can march right there. Sweet. Go ahead and march there. Dwalin is going to take him 20 minutes. I'm actually going to go ahead and just march Gimli here. Alright, Aragon is over. He's almost back to the fort as long as with Balin. They're just crossing the mountains. The White Mountains. Which is where I am from in my role-playing of being on Gondor's side. Alright. Sweet. Alright, well I'm going to take those. Be awesome. Well, my friends, I think that's about as much as I'm going to do for my live stream tonight. We will do some live streams of LOTR coming up. That'll be exciting. If you're watching this on YouTube later, that's awesome. If you're watching it on Twitch, that's awesome. Again, if you're on Twitch, follow. If you are on YouTube, subscribe and like. It's free. And again, you can check out both. I have links to both in my both channels. And yeah, check out my other playlists as well. We'll do some other live streams, so if you're on YouTube, you want to hit the bell, that's great. That'd be awesome. And I will see you guys in the next live stream or episode of Voice of the Rings. And I'm your hosting guide, Zolan Ironshield, as always. And I will see you guys all next time. And you have a wonderful day in Middle-earth, my friends. We will see you. And again, I think this game is fantastic. You guys should try it out. But again, a little subscribe button's going to show up right down there if you're on YouTube. And you guys have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next live stream.